Okay, so let's continue. Our next thing we are going to check today is on lists. If you see on your screen, we have list, we have charts of accounts, we have item list, fixed assets item list, price level list, other names list, customer and supplier profile list, template, memorize transaction list, add stroke edit, multiple list entries. So here under list, it's we'll use it like to customize what we want. Like we can set a list for customers, vendors, and employees. So if we can go through one of it one by one, here we have charts of accounts. In charts of accounts, here we store names and balances of accounts used by your business. Okay, and there are 3 different ways you can access charts of account. You can come to company. When you click on a company, here we have charts of accounts, or you can come on your home page. Here on the farthest end of your right, we have charts of account, or you can click on Control A. You press on Control on your keyboard and A. That way you will access charts of account. So if I can open charts of account, here this is the charts of accounts. It has this list of assets. We have liabilities, equity, income, and expenses. So if you can see on the account type, we have your assets. If you go down, we have other current liabilities, we have cost of goods, expenses, and income. The charts of accounts, QuickBooks prepares it when you set up your company. But you can still customize it according to whatever you want or what your company deals with. So like if you want to add a company, an item, you'll just come down here in the account and then you add new. Or you can press on Control N and then you just add the item that you want. Maybe it's an income or an expense, or maybe you want to add a fixed asset, you want to open a bank account, loan account, credit card, equity, or we have here other types of account. We have accounts receivable, other current assets, other assets. All these accounts, you can access them from charts of account. Okay. After charts of account, I was in the list. Now the next thing is item list. Item list stores the specific products and services that your company buys and sells. Items are used on invoices and bills to provide default details of a sale or a purchase. So as you can see my page, my item list has nothing because this is a new company that I have set up. I don't have anything yet. But if I want to enter something, I'll just come here and down here under item and then create new. Or I can say Control N. So it depends. You have to start with the type. Maybe you are entering a stock service, stock part, discounts, payments, we just enter. So for example, it's a service, and then I have to give it a name. Maybe I'm doing consultation services. Consultation services. Then I will come and click on the rate. The rate, if I click on the rate, it will help me to calculate automatically when I'm entering bills. Or if you have an option also to leave it blank. And then I'll come here under account and set it. What is it? Consultation. Is it under income? Is it under expense? So I can say consultation, I'll put it under consulting income. And then you just press OK. When you press OK, it enters. Let's do it practically. If I say OK, now you can see in my list here, I have consultation. What type of it? It's a service. What account name? It's consulting income. If you want to add another one, you just come here and then you do that as you go onwards. Another item in our list is fixed asset item list. Fixed asset item list, it stores information about property items that are used by your business for longer than 1 year. You just, all your fixed assets, just store information about them here. You see, we have name, purchased, purchase description, account, costs. You can also add depreciation. So that's about fixed assets. The next item is price list. So price list stores custom price that can be applied to specific customers. For example, if let's say I'm doing my auditing services, and then per customer, maybe I charge 2,000. So I will click and say auditing 2,000. So that is a fixed price. And price level, you can say control new. You put your price level, price type if you want. And then you say this price should increase or decrease, whatever you want. You say price name, and then round off if you want to round it off. You see the options that we have here. And then maybe you want it, the price to decrease by 10%, or you want it to increase by 20%. You just customize it according to what you are doing in the office. And then you press OK. But I will not set that. Press cancel. The next is other names list. So here, other name list, these are, we say you set up names and addresses other than those that you are using under customers, suppliers, and employees. For example, you can decide to put a name of the shareholders, such that when you are paying them, you just write a check direct from Quickbooks. So it's the same process. You come and then new, control new, and then you just enter the names. And then you click on OK. But I will cancel. We'll do it practically in our classes. And then now after other names, we have customer and supplier. So here we will set our customers' names, everything, all details, sales rep list, customer type list, supplier type list. You can preset it such that when you go to make payments or to receive, to create invoices, you just click on the name direct. Or you can still leave it, and then when you are going to customers or your suppliers, you enter name, new name. You go to supplier center and then you create a new name. That is when you haven't pre-created it here. We have an option to enter it new. Then we have templates. Under templates, this lets you work with the templates that QuickBooks offers for standard forms. For example, we have templates for invoices, for statements. So like, let's say I'm in the customers, I'm in customer center. I want a new customer. I've entered the details of the customer. Now I want to enter bills of the customer. So when I'm entering bill, press this OK. You see this one, it's prepared by QuickBooks, but you can decide to like customize the template if you wish to. I click no, because I don't want to customize this now. So next we go to memorize transaction. Memorize transactions, they store information about transactions that you frequently recorded after you enter one or two characteristics. So let's say I memorize a transaction, I will write maybe something and then I memorize it. So the next time I'm going to my list, I want to enter like maybe purchase, let's say like consultancy. I just type C and all the lists that starts with C come, then I just pick whatever that, because I've memorized it. Okay. So that's all about transactions. Now we'll go and look on our next subtopic is company. We have to set our company's preferences, and these are the topics that we are going to look at. So we are going to do each of these one by one, customers, suppliers, employees, until we come to the help section. After we finish our next lesson, we are going to do practicals. We'll do them practically. So if you want to join our new classes, we have new classes starting on 15th of February. You can register with us